Hello, tarot lovers, and welcome to another episode here at Grand Tarot Readings. Today we're going to delve into the world of fairy tales and trees, and I want to introduce you to a game that I have had for many years, but only recently have gotten more involved into. So this game is well, it's pretty well known in the world of tarot collectors because it's out of print and it's very much beloved and it's not easy to get by. It's a German deck and it's called the Baum tarot or the tree tarot. Here you can see the booklet accompanying the deck. So, Baum tarot, geheimnisvol, so it's full of secrets. And it's a very interesting small deck. The size of the deck has to do with the fact that it was originally part of a book. So the German author, Frederik Hetmann, his name is actually a pseudonym in, I believe his original name is Hans-Chrisian Kirsch. He was a very interesting man. He was a teacher and also worked in publishing and so on, but later in life decided to stop all that and go into the world of fantasy and fairy tale. And he had a big love of fairy tales and he wrote several books and won awards with it. And one of these books was this book, MADRU, oder der große Wald. So MADRU or the big forest. And this book, as you can see, this is an older copy, so it's written in, or at least published in 1984, 1984. And this is a copy from 2000, and as you can see, something is torn out here. And that's actually, well, not this, but a similar deck like this. This was in the book. And there are 22 cards, so it's a major arcana deck. And the idea was that you cut out the cards and then you had a Baum tarot. And interestingly, so I really loved this tarot from the get-go. I was very, very fascinated by it. I really was, wow. I don't know, I love trees. They're life givers, they're companions, they're everything. A world without trees is impossible to think about. And this is such a personification of trees he made here, but in such a respectful and loving way. So as you can see, for instance, Der Magier, so the tree here is Buche. I don't know exactly what it is in English, but it's a certain tree. So that's what he does all the time. So he has different trees and the different major arcana themes or people are personified and are trees. So this is, so here you have, okay, this I can translate. This is the card to Tower and it's the pear tree. So it's just wonderful how he did that. That's and here you have an apple tree, and this is Frau Wildt, so Lady the World, or Woman the World, you could say. And it's beautiful, huh? You can see it. It's so, oh. Well, here we have a birch tree. That's the Fool. It's really wonderful and lovely deck. And so the deck was what I had first. The book came later. And in this deck you can read that the author, and he really is a man of great fantasy, he says all kinds of ways you can use it. He says, well, you can even do it like an I Ching or anything, and it's also very good if you have this. If once in the future there won't be any more trees left, then we still have this. Well, that's of course a very, very sad thing to think about, but that's what he said. Anyway, I said the deck has become very popular by collectors, also by non German tarot or German speaking tarot people. So that's very interesting. To my knowledge, the book and deck have never been translated, and there are 22 chapters in the book, of course, and they all have to do with the 22 cards of the major arcana. So that's very wonderful. And what I found out is that there's another, well, the same deck, and as you can see, there's a big difference, or you can see it better like this, in size. This is much smaller than this one, but there's also this deck available. Of course, it's all out of print. This comes in such a box. And I thought, well, we know what the cards look like, but I'll unbox them nevertheless. As you can see, the back side is kind of the same, but in a different color. So green, that's also very beautiful. And now I'm going to open this. Always such a pleasant and fulfilling and also sad moment in a way. Yeah, pristine cards. Oh my god. I love the smell of old cards, but I also love the smell of new cards. And here you have it. So Baum tarot, but if you look at it, it's a bit different. Huh? So let's see, where do we have the Nar? So I thought they would be the same, but this is quite unexpected. Do you see they're different? I don't know who made this. Another artist probably, or so. I don't know. Also the that's different. The wording. Let's see. Well, I did it a bit through each other. Let's see. This looks a bit more the same. Do you see? But not quite. It's a bit different. Well, this is kind of fascinating. So let's see if I can find the other ones. Okay, oh. Here we have, so the German authority on tarot, Johannes Fiebig, has written this, or at least worked through this. And here he gives explanations to the cards and also ways you can use the cards in German. And this is published Königsfurt in 2000. So the same year that this reprint of this book was published, these cards came out. And also here you have tips to other things, but that's more. But that's interesting that they did kind of, I have to find out what's going on here. Why did they do that? So let's see, let's take another example. See if I can find, so for here we have the Wagenlenker, so that's the chariot, and you can see that they're kind of the same, but not completely. So the symbolism is the same, but there are also differences. No idea why they did that. Maybe it's here in booklet. No, it just says you have to work. Maybe they had some problems with the copyright. I have no idea, but I must say that, yeah, I kind of like the older version better. Let's see if I can find out. Here is the world. Where do I have the world here? I just had it. Or this, let's take this one. Yeah, this is really, really different. So, Weißdor, Gericht. So you can see the different wording. Symbolism is the same, but yeah, different artist. Well, see if I can get back on that, or maybe you know about this. I see that my time is up for now. Very interesting, very fascinating. Want to thank you for your time, and be very well.